Well, normally I don't start the stream in the lobby, but I might as well. It just saves me a bit of time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Aurora Racing League Season 7. I can't believe I'm saying that. We've had the first actual race today of the Formula 1 season, and it's new season and same outcomes. Max Verstappen winning by 22 seconds. I wish I was lying. I wish it was all a joke, but it's not. Fortunately, I can, well, wash away my problems with a new riveting season of Aurora Racing League. Right, okay, that's all set up. This also might be my last season with the league. Nate, welcome back. There's no one in chat really right now apart from Nate, so how are we? Well, Liverpool, I'm a Liverpool fan. Liverpool won today, 99th minute of the game. Darwin Nunez with a header, so that was good. Obviously F1 in real life returned today, new season, same outcomes. Max Verstappen winning by 22 seconds. I'm currently wearing my Mercedes cap in my Lewis Hamilton t-shirt, and it's safe to say that I'm depressed. Boring race. Yeah, it was terrible. I missed out on going to Airsoft with my mates just to watch that race. Do I regret it? Yes. But we are back for Aurora Racing League. Let me just share the link into the Discord. But yeah, no, there's a few more people in. I've got to announce it now. The F1 24 game is set to release earlier than it normally does. I think the end of this season, by the end of this Aurora Racing League season, we will see we will see that game being released, and if that is the case, then yeah, that probably means that this will be my last season. We finish this season for the release. Yeah, so Andrew, I can't lie, I'm not expecting much from myself today. Mickey, it might be on PS4. And Ern struggling to get in. Out of Lucas is here as well. We've got a few people in chat. It looks good. The new setup don't feel good. So our current world champion for the first time ever in Aurora Racing League, I can say that our reigning champion isn't Rayner, and you can see he's not even on the grid. 17 drivers, by the way, which is brilliant. For an opener, that's really good. But Rayner couldn't make it today because he is away. That's not a great way to start his season, considering that he needs to bounce back from a rare championship loss. He obviously won in superb fashion on the last race of the season, but Totally No Pro still took home that title. 11 people watching. Chaos Druid saying that his setup... Oh, hang on. Chaos Druid, I don't think you can actually sub. I don't think you can. I was going to say, you're a Twitch Prime user, so just drop a cheeky sub to the Twitch, but you can't because we haven't set it up. Because I don't think we can set it up because we don't have enough followers. That'd be quite funny, though, if you did. Anyway, here we are. Bahrain, the Sakir track. Wasn't in the last race of the season, so good to see you, RMD Cezanne. Haha, nice try. Yeah. I don't even know, like, we don't have any of it set up, so I don't have any of it set up, so it wouldn't work, but, you know, any chance of making a bit of money off it wouldn't be unappreciated, let's just say that. People did actually say that we should start a fund up. This was a few seasons ago. People said, start a fund up and we'll donate to you for all the effort, but I honestly don't care about being paid, because I just enjoy doing it. We were meant to have 3 commentators. One of them's dropped out and left the server, but we've got 2, but I'm pretty sure they're both on Discord. And the way Discord streams work, you can buy the next game with the donors. Yeah, maybe. Ace Edge saying, good luck to everyone. That wouldn't actually be a bad idea, but, yeah, basically, the way that Discord works with PlayStation is crap. It doesn't, the integration's, like, shocking. So, if I stream on Twitch, you can't hear the people in the Discord party, or the Discord voice chat that I'm in on the stream, so the commentary thing doesn't work unless someone else is on PlayStation. So, unfortunately, my hunt for a co-commentator goes on. But I'm pretty sure Koiz is out on a lap, and Koiz, a rapid driver, as we know, it's 15 corners at the Sakir circuit. Probably the most difficult one of them, I would think, is either turn 12, if you touch that curb, it's not good news, but it's not as bad as it has been. And then turn 10 is a difficult one to get right. You can easily go wide. There you see Koiz just going through turn 10. And then on the run down to 11, which is a really nice left-hander. On PC, it does actually pick up Discord. Yeah, so the only workaround I would see is getting one of the other co-commentators to stream the race. But I like being in control, so I'm just used to being in control. I wouldn't be fully against it, but I'd need to discuss with the person beforehand how I like everything to be set up. I believe the first time is about to be set by Koiz, just by a computer. I wish it was that simple. Koiz to cross the line and set the first lap time. It's a 1:29.766, a very decent lap time indeed for Koiz. Great lap time. From the McLaren driver. Let's see. Next across the line will be, I think, an Alpine with an invalidated lap time. Then it's Metal Johan Solid. Another good lap time, 1:29.8. It's good. It's not good enough, though. Here comes the Haas to cross the line. Sayi, 1:31. So he's off the pace. Who's next? Koiz is rapid, says Nate. Yeah, that is a good lap time. Around this track. Mickey Kyron. Oh, Mickey Kyron. Mickey is back in Aurora Racing League Tier 1. That is fantastic to see. I missed him. Good old Mickey. Obviously, he's been more prominent in the chat, and he's a big FIA member, and I think he raced in Tier 2, but he's back. And on provisional P2 to lock out the front grid with Koiz for now. Most people haven't set a time. Ferrari next across the line. It's totally no pro. Reigning world champion. He was saying in the race FIA here as well. Yep. Totally no pro. Reigning champion sets a provisional pole. Lights the track up in purple at 1:29.5. That is rapid. Tier 2 champion, says Mickey. Bit like F2. He's been got a seat through Tier 2. Trying to fix the game, but it's refusing to work. Unfortunately for Ern. It's been a while since I've actually seen you race Ern. Don't even know if you've still got it in you. Chaos Druid doesn't set a competitive lap time. Not really sure what happened there from the AlphaTauri driver of Ace. Was he trying to pick up a slipstream? Runs it very wide there somehow. Doesn't get picked up for a invalidated lap time. And Lucas, a 1:29.53 tops Totally No Pro's time. That is rapid from the Mercedes driver. Well, I didn't realise it was manual gear, says Chaos. Well, that would explain. Chaos to cross the line. No, Ace to cross the line, and it's only good enough for 9th. 1:30.999. Wow. Millisecond. Well, 1 millisecond. 1,000th of a second away from the 131 range, but he does just break into the 130s. So let's see. Most people have set a lap time now. Lucas, the fastest of the lot. Could this be Lucas's season? I mean, that's a great lap time. Does Mickey know that it's manuals only? Possibly not. Because the league is not normally manual only. So that might be call for a whole race setup change. Metal Johan Solid has retired from the session. Someone drop him a message. Oh, he's out. He's crashed, I believe. Coming out of turn 4 is the AlphaTauri. Someone maybe needs to tell Mickey that it's on manuals only, because I don't think it's meant to be. Owen says he's told Mickey. Mickey is now going, oh no. Okay, what's the call of order? Do we restart qualifying? Because obviously that is unfair on the drivers who don't normally drive. Mikhail sets the fastest lap time. Is this the redemption of Mikhail? A 1:29.1. That is unreal. Just over a 10th away from the 1:28. What a lap time for the Ferrari driver. He's clearly adapted to the wheel well. 15 people watching. What a lap from Mikhail. Lucas just goes, good lap, eh? Well, it was a good lap. Mikhail has just gone and set the most perfect lap, clearly. What an absolute masterclass from the Ferrari driver. Mikhail World Drivers' Championship. Well, he's come so close, so many times throughout my history as a commentator here, but he's always been edged out by Rayner. Did the other commentators not make it? So, the other commentators, I believe both of them are on Discord. I did try and communicate with them before the race as well, and I was ignored. Essentially, it doesn't work. They wouldn't be able to... you wouldn't be able to hear them in the stream. Anyway, they both ignored me, but you wouldn't be able to hear them in the stream anyway. So people saying Mikhail World Drivers' Championship confirmed. Even if it's not, how ridiculous is this lineup? Mikhail and Totally No Pro. How has that made it through? Who on earth has gone, yep, that's a fair little duo right there. I don't know who it is, but they're wrong. Andrew saying, I don't think... Oh, the Totally No Pro saying, I don't think I can go much faster. Is P3 the most the Ferrari driver's going to get? We've got a few more people out here on laps. Let me run you through the grid then. Let's see who's new and who is returning. So, Mikhail returning. He's been here as well longer than me. Lucas returning from last season. Totally No Pro returning. Koi's returning. Mickey returning. Johan returning. Arch Chief. That's a new driver. Ace Edge. That's a new driver. Good Potato returning. Gazelle returning. Newton. That is a new driver. Sai returning. Chaos Druid. That is a new driver. Big Gaze is a new driver. Yoni Tsunami is a new driver. Piney Penguin returning. And Captain MGF is a new driver. So we've got a mixture of returning and new drivers. It's good to see a few fresh faces on the grid. And once again, there's no Red Bulls on the grid. That's interesting. Right, let's have a look then. The Williams. Arch Chief will be coming into the pits, so that's no good. Ace Edge not on a hot lap. this Williams is not either. The Red Bull are taking the day off. Well, yeah, because one of the Red Bull's games won't load online. Oh, yeah, it's Earn. My bad, Earn. One of them no show and the other was Earn. No Red Bull then. Yep. Gazelle. Is this a hot lap from Gazelle? Gazelle's first competitive lap. No, into the pits goes the Aston Martin driver. Big Gaze seems to be getting in the way of the Mercedes driver quite badly. I'm not really sure what's going on there with the Alpine. Nearly wiping out Lucas. I'm sure Lucas will have something to... Or was that, yeah, it was Lucas. I'm sure Lucas will have something to say about that, because that was very dodgy driving from the Alpine. Well, Lucas is going to start his second and possibly final lap. I mean, he might get another one in after this. His teammate, Piney Penguin, just exiting the pit lane now. Let's see what Lucas can do. I mean, he's P2 right now on the grid. Mikhail 4/10 quicker than him, almost exactly. That is a big gap in Formula 1. Can Lucas make it up? We're going to ride on board with the Mercedes driver. Let's check his lines out. Let's check how he approaches turn 10. How wide does he go? How early does he brake? Looks pretty tidy. Getting down on the throttle early. Nicely done from the Mercedes. Towards turn 11. Leaves it as late as possible to brake. But it looks clean. It looks tidy. 18 people watching. This has got to be some sort of record for this league. The other Red Bull is playing R6. I don't blame him. Rainbow Six is a brilliant game. I'm so addicted to Rainbow Six. Been playing it for years. Anyway, Formula 1. Lucas rounding the final corner. The Mercedes driver, well, he's basically had to find 4/10, and he clearly isn't finding 4/10 because into the pits he goes. Mikhail, though, he is on a lap and he is improving. Will we see a 1:28 from Mikhail? Was that a little bit of a lock-up into turn 10? Did it slow him down? He's got... Is that Mickey in front of him? It is Mickey in front of him. Is he going to get in that dirty air? Someone in the chat, Muscle Mangabe, or Mangabe, however you pronounce that, is Team Archie. So Archie clearly got a bit of a following here. This is the lap right here. He's not even on a lap, or he's on an out lap. Not really sure what's going on there. Lucas, can you quickly run us through what happened, and also what happened with the Alpine in front of you? Here comes Mikhail to the line. Are we going to see a 1:28? We are going to see a 1:28. A 1:28.869. This is unbelievable pace. Unheard of pace. Mickey is a 1:29.7. A 1:28. In the first race of the season around Bahrain, Mikhail is making himself heard. He's making himself seen. That is unreal pace. Archie, he's just set a purple sector 1. He's 4,000ths up on his time right now. So he must be really good over sector 1. Can he carry it through for the rest of the lap? Can he, the Williams driver, overthrow Mikhail? This is really dominant from Mikhail right now. Unbelievable pace. Nate says, and I thought Coys was mental. Well, I thought Coys had a ridiculous lap time and set a really good benchmark. Mikhail's nearly... He's 9/10 quicker. Nearly... You know, that is ridiculous. Coys, brilliant lap. Mikhail, near perfect lap. That is... He's come back. This is the season for Mikhail. If he can keep it on the road, on the race, Mikhail is going to be a very strong contender. 17 people watching. This is about to be a great start to the season. I can tell you it right now. Art Chief to cross the line. It's good enough for P2. 1:29.239. Well, that's a bit of an improvement. Not good enough for pole, but that is still an incredible lap time. You cannot understate that. You cannot overlook it just because of how good Mikhail's lap was. That's a brilliant time, especially for such a new driver. Archchief looking to bring a fight. Coys, is this his hot lap? I believe it is. Will ride on board with the McLaren. He's 8/10 up on his time. Oh, but he loses the rear. 8/10 up. Coys looked like he was on for the lap of the year. 8/10 up through Sector 1. But it's all gone wrong for Coys. And I think, is he out of time? Or is he just going to try and conserve? No, that's it. It's over for Coys. He retires from the session. There was a dude who joined ARL during the off-season and is looking at his time, he would have wiped the grid. Coys saying he bowled it so hard. What happened, Coys? It looked so good. 8/10 up through Sector 1. Heartbreak for Coys. He could have really taken the fight to Mikhail. We've got two drivers I reckon who can really go for this pole position now. That's Lucas and Totally No Pro. Totally No Pro said he doesn't think he's got much more pace left. So really, we're just looking at Lucas to try and dethrone Mikhail. Lucas messed up his last push lap and backed out. The Chaos Druid has retired from the session. He will only be getting 13th at a maximum. Nate said, that guy wasn't he the one in the double digits for Imola time trial, like 50th place or something? And if you can find who that person is, yeah, because there was a guy, I think his name was John something, last season. He was so good that he left because he was too good for the league and he got bored, so he left. Right, let's watch Lucas. He's about to come to the end of Sector 2 and start Sector 3. Let's see how much up on his time he really is. Just under 2/10. He might be able, at a push, he has just gone purple in the middle sector, to get P2. But I just think he's going to need to find unreal pace through this final sector. I don't think it's going to happen. It's not going to be good enough for P1. Totally No Pro is retired from the session. Lucas to cross the line. It is good enough for P2. Barely, but it is. But I don't think there's anyone that's going to even challenge Mikhail today. Lucas saying he had a poor Sector 1. And I think that's what happened to Coys on his first lap and his only lap, ultimately. Saeed's left the session. Andrew said, I'm cooked. Any side betters? Side bets, anyone? We don't really do betting. What are the odds? I wouldn't know what the odds are. Right, Ace Edge to cross the line. He will be probably the final person to set a lap time. It's good enough for P5. It's a great lap from the AlphaTauri. But you need to be a bit more than great, clearly. What is wrong with the tyres of Captain MGF? I'm not sure. Piney Penguin will be the last one to set a lap time. He will cross the line, and it will be good enough for 15th, but 15th only. And that is the last of the people to set a lap time. Which means that once Captain MGF gets wheeled into the pits, qualifying will be over. And Mikhail will be able to take the first qualifying of the season. Could have had P4, lost 3/10. To be fair, Ace P5 is still really impressive, especially for a first outing. 2 of the top 5 are new drivers to the grid. That being, Arch, or it was like Archie or something. Arch, and then let's see, Arch. I think it's Archie F. So we'll just say Archie. I've been saying Arch Chief. But yeah, Archie and Ace Edge. New drivers, but they're both in the top 5. And Mikhail, I mean, 3 recurring 10s. But it's just ridiculous. Lobby restart for the race. Okay. So there's a reset in the lobby, but make note of the grid now. Someone screenshot that and then screenshot that. Or something. I don't know. I'm new, but I have a feeling I was in the league a long time ago. Yeah, I do remember a name like yours, but I don't know. That's Chaos Druid, by the way, you're saying that. I have it, don't worry. Alright, cool. Mickey's got the grid. So we all need to leave this, I believe. And join a new lobby. Cool, good stuff. When Olitex and... Okay, that is a long time ago. Yeah, we're talking about very much so over a year. Olitex and BG737. I don't even know who BG737 is. I know who Olitex is, and he hasn't been part of this league for a very long time. 2021 possibly. That's wild. Yeah, okay. So, Chaos Druid. This is like Fernando Alonso returning to Formula 1. Unbelievable. Chaos Druid back. A 3-year break. That's ridiculous. Fair enough. Let's have a look at my mail then, guys. Got unclaimed rewards. Brilliant. Many things have changed, yeah, definitely. Right. Do we... I don't know why it should kick me off there. Let's check. I need a... Mickey has... Is that the right invite? 150 cash, brilliant. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna hope that's the right invite, but I don't think your mailbox needs to tidy up. I don't play this game enough, honestly. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Yeah, we can check it now. I really don't play this game a lot. I mainly just commentate now. I've tried getting back into doing a career mode. But I hate the fact that I use flashback, but I just can't. I don't know. I just can't seem to do it without without flashback or whatever. So smolder it. Cheers, guys. Mickey has sent the invite now, so trying to click circle. There we go, and we will join the lobby now. I use flashback all the time too. Koiz, you use flashback. Okay, well, in which case, I'll stop being so self-conscious of myself and just use flashback. See, my problem was I thought I hate using flashback because it makes it unrealistic and it makes you unrealistically perfect, right? I hate using it because I feel like there's no way I can lose if I have flashback. That's the problem. But I can't play without it. I end up restarting the session all the time, so I think I might just have to start using it again. I use flashback in career mode when the AI take me out. Yeah, because the problem is into turn 1. It's just ridiculous. It's so difficult trying to navigate turn 1 sometimes. But yeah, I need to get good on the wheel, to be honest. Then I think I'll have a bit more fun. Who's winning this? Well, by the looks of it, Mikhail. If he can get the strategy right and everything, I don't see why he shouldn't win this. I mean, he's just rapid, unbelievably fast. Let's see. Who did I miss? Mickey says out of the invites, and he missed our championship. Well, Mr. Championship himself. Wait, maybe not, says Andrew, never mind. Dead chat. Cheers. You reckon Koiz? Why do you reckon Koiz? I think Totally No Pro will win again. Well, at the moment, he's not even in the... Oh, no, he is in the lobby now, to be fair. Coys, you're saving up for a wheel. Oh, no, not Coys. What am I on about? Sorry, Piney Penguin. Piney, what wheel are you saving up for? Chaos says he won't be winning. Lucas says, I'm in a Ferrari sandwich. I'm getting a cart in a few weeks. Andrew, what cart are you getting? I think that's bloke's name is pronounced R Chief. I used to race with him on 21. Yeah, I was trying to say R Chief before, but then it looks like Archie F, but I don't know. I'll just say R Chief. I don't know. There's so much in chat right now. I forgot XD, but all I know is it's going to cost me about 600 quid. Fair enough. And Tony Cartbriggs LO206, because you're obviously from the States, aren't you, Andrew? So do you live nearby to any tracks? Do you do like rental karting, and is that why you're getting a kart? Actually, to be fair, Andrew, I watched one of your like 2023 highlights video on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure you do like. I don't think you'll have Briggs in Europe. I don't really know much about karts, to be honest, but I watched one of your 2023 recap video. One, Andrew, I know you definitely do stuff in karts, but good for you to be able to get your own kart. That would be pretty fun. I wish I had time to do go-karting all the time. That would have been sick. Unless you want to spend your life saving on a wheelbase, then get a Fanatec, it's a bank breaker, LMAO, says Nate. Sorry, what? Muscle, what? I don't... This guy... You're joking. He's Jared Brandt. What? You've got to be taking the mic. You are taking the. My wheelbase cost £1,000. Jesus, Nate. How are you in tier 2 if your wheelbase costs £1,000? That's more than my whole racing setup combined. Your wheelbase cost okay, whatever. I don't know. Sorry, what? What is going on? No, Nate, I'm not even talking about you now with the Arch Chief. He's a proper sound lad, says Muscle Mangabe. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your surname, I'm sorry. I'm trying to not. If I'm remembering right, he's Jared Branthwaite's brother and paid for a mental rig for him. What? I'm so confused. So this guy, by the way, 18 people watching, that's just ridiculous. This guy right here is Jared Branthwaite. What? Jared Branthwaite. Wow. Okay. Fair enough. We haven't seen a lot of racing yet, considering we've been in the stream for like half an hour or something. Right, we're going in. Insiv joined too. Insiv's here then. That's got to be a lie, because I've just looked it up. Jared Brantwaite's got no siblings, so I don't. Or he's got no brother. He's got a sister. I don't know. Maybe this is his sister. I've got no idea. Right, Fast Car Pod. Yes, let's go. We're getting into it. Welcome to the stream. He's been following since today. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Hey, all I'm saying is, if you aren't involved with Aurora Racing League, could have been his cousin. To be fair, maybe. I don't know. That's still mental if it's true. This is going to be the most entertaining race you'll watch all season, because real life F1's going to be boring. Probably cousin. If he's not got a brother, yeah. That's mental though. Right, 16 people watching. We're about to watch Formation Lap, and then the lights will be on for the Bahrain Grand Prix. We are back. Better than ever. Goodbye, Alex. It is mental. Yeah, well, if it's true, it's unreal. That's what Chaos Druid says when he races me. Ah, right, fair enough. Again, as you can see, no Red Bulls present. Right, Formation Lap. The first one of the season. Mikhail showing who he really is, I think. I mean, that was just... yeah, that was mental. I cannot lie. Sai's already been disqualified, but Gaze has been disqualified. Loads of people disqualified. What happened? Johan Solid. Good Potato, Sai, Captain, MGF, Piney Penguin, and Big Gaze almost have crashed. There's no act. Oh my lord. ABS is off. Mickey is going to get battered. Another restart. Oh my lord. Everyone being disqualified from the session, because... well, this is a great way to get the year started, don't you think, guys? We're 42 minutes in. It's going to be Sunday by the time we finish this. Yeah, it's just a waiting game now. I think I might take my hat off. Had the Mercedes cap on pretty much all day. Lewis Hamilton cap, and yeah, I don't know. Oh, right. Right, I have now got an invite again. Let's check the settings out then. Assist. Steering assist is off, braking assist is off, anti-lock brakes is on. Traction control is off. Are you not even allowed it on? You're not even allowed medium traction control. If you're not allowed medium traction control, I feel really bad for some people. Oh, as well, I'm going to the British GP. I forgot, I haven't told you yet. That's sick. Hopefully Hamilton wins. How good would that be if you went to the British GP and Hamilton won? That would be amazing. It doesn't look too promising after the results today. For controller, not being allowed assists is tough. Yeah, I think medium traction control, automatic, and then like the ABS stuff. Yeah, you kind of need that if you're on controller. Not medium like TC. You don't necessarily need it, but like, if you're racing on controller, it's because you're not like too serious about the whole sim racing thing anyway. So you're not like gonna be, most likely you're not gonna be really good at the game well enough so that you can like use no assists. You'd be gassed. Yeah, I'd be gassed as well. I remember in my old league that I used to race in, I remember I was rapid. Somehow I was rapid, but I used full traction control. Just before I got a wheel, I was like one of the fastest guys, but I was on full traction control. And I wasn't slow either. I would like consistently be like top 5% on all of the... I was quite young as well, because this is F1 2021. But I was like a full traction control warrior. And I was still like top 5% on like most lap times around most tracks and stuff. This is when I had a proper sweat at the F1 games. And then we moved to like medium traction control and I just fell apart. If Lando picked up the win at Silverstone, that would be pretty good. But I always want Hamilton to win the Silverstone Grand Prix. I just want him to win any race this season, honestly. Yeah, but you know, Koi's 9 wouldn't be too bad, would it? I just want to win that isn't Max. Yeah, same. He won 22 seconds today. I've never been more depressed. Fortunately, we had the football on as well. Right, in 5 seconds we will have made it 45 minutes into a stream without actually having a race, and there's the 45-minute mark. I don't mind max dominance, you know. Why? What is wrong with you? Even Max fans have got to admit it's boring. It's genuinely got to be the worst thing ever. He's not... Like, Red Bull won every race last season apart from one. There's never been a season that's even come close to that kind of dominance. It's just a great constructor and a great driver. Yeah, but it's boring. It is horrific to watch. I mean, I'm a Lewis fan, so obviously it's boring, but you got to appreciate it. Absolutely not. I'm not appreciating anything. I think it's impressive. I think In 2016, Merck won all the races bar one. Yeah, but at least there was a battle for the championship. This is the problem. It's like, I don't. That's not even. Oh yeah, that is true because Verstappen won, didn't he? He won. Oh, what race did he win? I don't know. That was when it was Tag Heuer Red Bull. Yeah, in Spain. Yeah, Lewis dominance was more boring. It just wasn't though. Every season Lewis had, except for 2020, there was always at one point a championship battle. With Max, the only time there was a championship battle is when him and Perez had both won 2 races. That was it. Then he just went and won everything bar one race. Hang on, Archie's in chat now. Archie, is it true that your cousin is Jared Branthwaite? Vettel Rosberg challenged him, yeah. He was... 2014, 2015, 2016, he was in a fight with Rosberg. 2017, 2018, 2019, it was Vettel. 2020, he had no one. 2021, it was Verstappen, and let's be honest. Yeah, I don't care. People say that Verstappen deserved it more. He should have won it. He was robbed of that title. Yeah, mate, how do you know that? Because Muscle Mangabe keeps saying that he knows you from ages ago. Is that actually true? That is like ridiculous. That is such a sick fact. I mean, I'm in a Liverpool fan, so you know, but that is mental still. Max didn't deserve it. I don't think he did. I think he was dirty all season, and people will bring up Silverstone, but he did have it coming for him. Like, every time he would overtake someone, he would try and run them off the track. It was another overtake where he was basically making Hamilton force his way out of even trying to fight for the position. You know, you can't just keep turning into people and basically saying, well, you know, if you don't move, then I guess we're going to crash. 57 laps, you need to change that to 29 laps, thank God. That has been changed. Now, I'd rather there be a fight than eventually someone win, than a driver win, but yeah, literally. Max was so dirty, he runs people out the road. Even in the 2022 season, where again he was really, really dominant, he had one race in Silverstone where his car broke, and Silverstone was the best race that season by a mile, not even close. Through goes Hamilton and all of that. But he had one race where his car broke a little bit, and he was, you know, fighting for P7 with Mick Schumacher by the end, and he was literally driving Schumacher. He was driving a Haas driver off the track, and that was like one of the only times he ever had to make any on-track fighting. It's ridiculous. And Brazil, that was the most shocking thing I've ever watched. And then him refusing to let Perez pass and saying never ask that of me again. That was just shocking. I don't know how anyone can like Max Verstappen, honestly. I hope there's another Through Goes Hamilton because I'm at Club Corner. Oh yeah, Club. That is a sick place to be sat as well. Right, we are actually finally about to go racing. Hopefully the settings are all sorted this time. But honestly, I wouldn't know. Oh, right, okay. Are we though? Because I think something else is going to go wrong. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, Piney Penguin, honestly. That's why I said, hopefully nothing goes wrong, but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't get your hopes up. We are in now, so hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully Mickey has finally made it. By the way, we're like 40 minutes behind schedule. No, 40. It's prob 30, half an hour. 35 minutes behind schedule. Let's just say 30. 30 minutes behind schedule. That is crazy though. Anyone want to join me in the commentary box one day if you've got PlayStation? I get very bored here. Thankfully, we've had loads of people in chat, which has been more entertaining, but still, having no one to talk to is just talking to yourself for what's going to probably end up being like 2 hours this evening. No, it's not amazing. Because we've been streaming for already almost an hour, and we haven't even started racing yet. Have you got a PlayStation? Because I wouldn't mind you just coming in right now, honestly. It's like, let's see. The price increase for the race weekend is insane. Yeah, it's like 12 times markup. It's ridiculous. My mate might be. I mean, I go. My mate is very, very rich. Let's just say that. He might be going to the Monaco Grand Prix with his dad because his dad's got tickets. So yeah. Let's check the tyres out then, shall we? I've forgotten where everyone is. I mean, I've forgotten about how good Mikhail's lap was. It's been a while. Mikhail will be starting on the soft tyres. Lucas on the mediums. Archie on the mediums. Totally No Pro on the softs. Ace on the hards. Mickey on the hards. Newton on the mediums. Coy's on the softs. Metal. Johan Solid on the hards. Good Potato on the mediums. Tsunami on the hards, and then everyone apart from Insiv is on the mediums, Insiv is on the softs. Lewis is already in the Ferrari. I need to clock onto the joke, hang on. Is it because... I don't know. Is it, I don't know, are we comparing Mikhail to Lewis or something? I'm confused. By the time this has started, yeah, no, to be fair, yeah. By the time this race has started, we'll be on F1 25. 2 races behind, right. Mikhail leads us up to the grid. Remember, Mikhail was over 3, he was basically 333 seconds quicker than Lucas, who also was a rapid at the start. This is going to be a very interesting race. Finally, we have a good camera angle for this race start. Do I say the famous old Crofty line that I nicked last time we had a season opener? Of course I will. I'll do it in a second, but as all the cars are lined up on the grid, it is a new season and a new dawn for Aurora Racing League as the lights turn on 29 laps ahead of us here at the Sakir circuit. It's 5 red lights and we're underway for the first race of the 7th Aurora Racing League season. Mikhail gets away well and leads comfortably into turn 1. Lucas under all kinds of pressure from Totally No Pro, and Archie, who's been jumped by the Ferrari driver already. Up into P3 is Totally No Pro. Good start for him. Mickey Karen under pressure from Ace Edge and Newton. And into turn 4, the Aston Martin driver looks for it around the outside. Can't get through and is overtaken by Ace Edge. And here comes Coys, who has not had a good start to the race, and that is going to make it worse. He makes contact with the back of Newton, and going into the back of him is oh, Lucas has gone around as well. The man who started P2 on the grid is now finding himself at the back of the pack. What has happened there for the Mercedes driver? I'm not sure. And Mikhail already with a very substantial lead, and it's a Ferrari 1-2. Archie third, but only third because the Mercedes driver has had some nightmare at the start. And look at the gap from P4 to P5. So it's pretty substantial, especially for one lap. But there was some sort of contact there. It was Coys went into the back of Newton. Newton got spun around. That slowed down Coys, and then who was it who went into the back of Coys? Lucas needs an invite. I can't. Hang on. I don't. I do have you added. There you go. I sent you the invite. Right. So Mikhail leading. Then the timing screen is all messed up. Totally no pro. Pretty far behind him. Archie sets a purple sector 1, but he is not that close to the Ferrari in front of him. Is there anyone who's close to anyone? Yes, here we go. There's a train of 5 cars here, all battling for 10th place. It goes from Big Gaze to Insiv. Insiv, who didn't set a qualifying lap, and oh no, Piney Penguin going very slowly because all of a sudden he's got the Alpine all over the back of him. Going through turn 10, we ride on board with the Alpine. Which way is he going to go? He's going to go to the left-hand side. He's going to send it down the inside into turn 11. No, he thinks better and chooses to wait probably for the straight down into turn 14, the penultimate corner. The Haas getting close to the back of the AlphaTauri in front of him, but not close enough yet to make a move. Big Gaze, though, here he comes, and also the Williams in the background. Good potato on the Haas, nothing doing there. Archie sets the fastest lap of the race. Here comes the Alpine. There's a train of cars of 7 now. No, is that 6? I can't count. Big Gaze up into 9th, then does get past Piney Penguin. Here comes Chaos Druid on Piney Penguin as well. He's going to get past him down the inside. That's the Haas of MGF spinning around. Captain MGF. Good potato beneficiary. Piney Penguin's gone now down the order as well, and so is Chaos Druid. So this train of cars has been split basically due to collisions. Insiv now trying to get around through the 5, 6 and 7. Can't quite make it work. That would have been an unbelievable move if he'd have got it to work. But Newton holds on and is now putting the pressure on Good Potato in front of him. Into turn 10 they go. Obviously no room for a move there. But he's going to get a nice exit. He's going to get DRS. And the Aston Martin driver is going to get passed into turn 4. Nicely done from the Aston Martin. And now Insiv can maybe try and pick up the parts here. Towards turn... through turn 12 they go. Towards turn 13. Maybe not. Insiv doesn't look like he's got that kind of pace at the moment. Captain MGF, under a lot of pressure from Lucas, swerves to the right in an attempt to stop him. That looked very illegal indeed. And 2 people into the pits there, I think it was. Yes, it was. Lucas and Insiv. Insiv picking up a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. More swerving across. The Haas driver not wanting the Mercedes to get through at all. Pretty dangerous and cuts the corner. What is the Haas driver doing? That looked very, very sketchy. Bordering on just dangerous, and there's a safety car. But why is there a safety car? What has happened? And also, why is the Haas driver trying to make an overtake? I'm not really sure. Why is there a safety car? Lovely helicopter shot here, but Piney Penguin's retired from the session. What has happened? Piney Penguin is out. He's left. What has happened? Is that the reason for the safety car? I can't imagine it is. You can see the safety car there. So we ride with Yoni Tsunami. Great name, by the way. I'm not entirely sure what's happened. Mikhail, he was very clear out in front. He will now have to fight off Totally No Pro and Archie off this restart. Into the pits he goes. Will they all go into the pits? Yes, they do. All filtering in to the pits. But not Mickey. He stays out. So he's not taking the opportunity. Metal Johan Solid gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. His teammate doesn't. A lot of people into the pits. I think this isn't going to be very good at all for Ace Edge because it's going to be a double stack at AlphaTauri. That might cause him to lose out on a place. No, he gets away with it. But, so let's see. Sorry, safety car is my fault as I was trying to retire in the pits. Are you sure you brought the safety car out because you retired in the pits? I've got no idea what's happened. Tiny Penguin says, yeah, you did, okay. That's so weird. How come you were trying to retire? Open the menu. I don't want to because the game's really laggy and it'll make me disconnect. And there's been a 5-second time penalty handed out to, that was Lucas for a collision with Coys? Ah. Oh, right, okay. Right, okay. So, now the grid order is very jumbled up. Mickey is our race leader, Sai is second, Mikhail is third, Captain MGF is fourth. Lucas saying he got a BS pen, will report. Yeah, the penalties under safety cars are mental. Piney says, I tried opening the menu in the pits before I crossed the line. In the pit, so my AI tried to turn you back into the track. Right, okay. Okay, that makes sense. But then turned you into a wall instead. Right, okay. I'm guessing you lost a front wing, but not... You didn't DNF, but you did lose a front wing. Or did you just DNF? No, I'm pretty sure I saw your car moving. So. Yeah, you lost your wing. Right, okay. I got damage on the first 2 laps. Right, okay. Nate says he's doing a Red Bull manager career to put them into the mud. Fair enough. I'd do the same thing with Man City on a FIFA career mode. Right, so the safety car will be in this lap. Mickey will lead us 60 mil contract next season. Mickey will lead us away for the start, but Mikhail's on fresh tyres, so let's check the tyres out actually. Most people went on to fresh hards and the others went on to fresh mediums. Archie went on to fresh softs. Interesting. Right. Mickey will get us underway, but when you don't normally see people holding up the pack this long. He's gone now. Everyone was on the straight when he got us back underway. Look at how stretched apart the whole grid is across the track. Into turn 1 then, Mickey does manage to fend around the outside though goes Mikhail on Saeed. Didn't wait long for that, and he's already up to P2. Chaos Druid dropping down a few positions. Newton getting overtaken by Ace Edge at the back there. And Mikhail already on his pursuit of the AlphaTauri driver in front of him. Checking behind, the Williams looks to be in a fight with Totally No Pro. Archie in 5th, hunting down MGF, and around the outside he'll go. Will he get the move done, the Williams driver? Yes, he will, because the Haas is twitchy on the rear end. Is that going to invite Totally No Pro past him? Yes, it will. Into turn 10. Big lock up there from Mikhail. Or was it a big lock up from Mickey? Because Mikhail is now back into the lead of the race. Going very wide there was Gazelle. You could see him in the background. The Aston Martin driver struggling on the exit of 10. Towards 12 we go. Saeed still in 3rd place. But Archie and Totally No Pro and now Gazelle making their moves up the grid. Johan Solid getting past Captain MGF. It's not been a great start to the lap for him. He's getting pushed through turn 13, sorry, by Coys. And Coys then ultimately gets past him. Coys has got to watch out though, because here comes a Big Gaze down the inside on Captain MGF as well. So Captain MGF has dropped down all the way to 10th off that. That wasn't a great opening lap for him. Mikhail already over a second ahead of everyone. Just over turn 1. He is absolutely flying here in Sakir. And Mickey seems to just be holding on to his position and causing this chain set of reactions, which is negatively impacting the drivers behind him and just letting him get away. Archie does get past Saeed there. And now it's Totally No Pro's turn on the Haas driver. Let's see where he will launch his attack. Watch for Archie as well, because he's very close to the back of Mickey. And down the inside on Mickey's going to go. Was it too ambitious? No, but he loses the rear end coming out of the corner. Whacks into the Alfa Romeo. Loses his front left wing end plate. And that allows Totally No Pro down the inside of Saeed. And then Gazelle down the inside of Saeed as well. So basically two trigger happy on the throttle, and that's really going to negatively impact Archie, because he's going to lose so much turning ability. He's going to have to go to the pits. Here comes Gazelle on the Williams driver as well, down the inside. Job well done for Gazelle. Archie will surely pull into the pits now. Yes, he does. And I think he nearly got in the way. He really did get in the way of Coys there. As he was pulling into the pits. Mickey gets taken down the inside by Totally No Pro. And the Ferrari driver is up to P2 and can hunt down his teammate. And here comes Gazelle on the inside towards turn 4. He got a really nice run through those first couple of corners. And he takes P3 off Mickey Kyron, and so Mickey dropped from 1st all the way down to 4th now. Nicely done from Gazelle. Coys will be the next one, looking to make moves on this struggling Alfa Romeo. We'll ride with the Alfa Romeo driver. This helicopter shot really gives you an idea of the lines that people take, and a much wider line for Coys. A lock up there for Mickey. Oh, and a spin! Mickey losing it on the rear, and that brings out a safety car as he loses his front wing. Safety car again. I think Archie will be counting his blessings there that the safety cars come out, but also he could have done with it a lap earlier. That's not great for Mickey. Not great at all. Very unfortunate for the Alfa Romeo driver. You wouldn't believe that he was the race leader. The race really deteriorated around him. Right, Coys in the pits. Gets on another set of mediums. I think Mickey is the Daniel Ricciardo of this league. You can't hate the guy. No, you really can't. Chaos Strud gets Oh, a drive-through penalty. And Mickey has retired. It's all too much for Mickey. And I just don't think he could be bothered anymore, to be honest. Unfortunate for the Alfa Romeo driver. He needs to remember to actually stay in the lobby, because if the host migration system thing happens, then that'll wreck the race, because it just does. And he's the host, so he hopefully doesn't leave. Yeah, so race opener, we've already had 2 safety cars within 10 laps. What less would you expect from Aurora Racing League? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I got my floor destroyed on the incident on lap 9. Lost the stability. Rear was flying. Yep. Rear underbody damages. Yeah, that is really painful. I'm pretty sure your tyres start overheating when you get underbody damage as well. It's not great. I stay in the lobby for the data, don't worry. Ah, cool. Thank you very much, Mickey. Appreciate it. Are you open stock? Or I don't know. I served the BS pen in the pits, lost 5 seconds. You can't even choose to not serve it, I don't think. That is very unlucky for Lucas. Yeah, OpenStark is my old EA name. What is the data that you collect? I'm interested. Racing League tools. Tire usage. I have a software for the standings and everything. Right, okay. Makes sense. There's only one man on the track with a penalty. That's a drive-through penalty, and that is the Chaos Druid with that penalty. And now we just wait. Mikhail has been flying. I mean, totally no pro. Maybe thrown a bit of a lifeline here. If he can just stick with the back of his teammate, then he's good. But Mikhail's so quick around this track. He's clearly gotten used to the wheel. And he is absolutely flying. I'm sure he'll be hoping he can continue the form. Safety car in this lap. How does Mikhail hold up the pack? Similarly to Mickey, and he's gone. He went a bit quicker than Mickey did, but it's clearly worked. His teammate under all kinds of pressure from Gazelle into turn 1. Can the Aston Martin find a way around? Not quite. And he might have to watch out, because here comes Big Gaze. Had a really nice run. Had to back off though, because nearly went into the back of the Aston Martin driver. Coy's all over the back of Big Gaze, and Coy's teammate just holding off Newton for now. Coy's really close to the back of the Alpine. Will he make a move down the inside? Yes, he will. Full sends. And gets through, and he might have nearly helped his Insiv get through, but Insiv loses the rear. And loses out a place to the Aston Martin of Newton. Looking up the order, Gazelle not letting Totally No Pro get away from him. Totally No Pro is losing sight of Mikhail already though. Mikhail starting to pull out that gap, and it's already a second. So no DRS for Totally No Pro. That's already well established. It's not looking good for anyone's chances of beating Mikhail today. This is the Mikhail I remember, but 10 times stronger. Gazelle, well, I was going to say might have a run at Totally No Pro, but he's going to watch out because right behind him is Koiz, and Koiz is flying here. Purple final sector, and Koiz is up to P3. Gazelle didn't stand a chance. And Totally No Pro might not stand a chance either. He's just about holding on. But through 5, 6 and 7, there is nothing he can do. Koiz is up to P2, and well, we saw that he had an opportunity to actually take the fastest qualifying lap and get on pole. And he is showing why. Because they are both on medium tyres. Koiz, however, a fresher. And he is flying here. What was it? P6 to P2 or P5 to P2? Something like that. Pretty fast. I think it was P6 to P2. And the Chaos Druid is out. Don't tell me we've got another safety car. We don't. We've got a virtual safety car. I'm not sure. I think what's happened is going through... Well, I think it's actually coming out of turn 11 towards turn 12. He's lost the rear end and span into the wall. That is something that you can do. Losing the rear end there it's relatively easy. Especially if you're not used to like medium traction control or whatever. And Yoni Tsunami gets a 5-second time penalty for ignoring a yellow flag. That's a new one. And a 5-second time penalty for someone for a severe collision with Sai, and I think that was Good Potato. He is now out of the race. Don't want to burn Daniel or nothing. Trying to play catch up has had a drive through, says Chaos, and that is why he spun. Serving the 5-second time penalty there is Sai, and they get the front wing on the Haas. Green light and he's gone. So we've moved to a full-blown safety car because of what happened with the DNF, I think, with Good Potato under the VSC. So, Aurora Racing League, 3 safety cars in 14 laps. Don't worry, we should be done by Christmas. Although they said that about World War I, and that took 5 years, so... I guess it was more like 4 years, I think, World War I, because it was like... Hang on, let me check when it ended. When did World War I end? Oh, 11th of November 1918, I should have known that. When did it start, though? When did World War I start? 28th of July 1914. Right, okay, so... yeah, I knew it was like 1914 to 1918. That is 5 years. Over 5 years, actually, I think. Into the pits then comes Mikhail. Koiz follows him. Totally No Pro follows him. Newton doesn't. Newton stays out. Right, let's see what it is then for Mikhail. I think Lucas might be retiring from the session, judging what he said in the chat. Mate, someone spun in front of me and chopped off my left front wheel. Lucas is not happy with this league. So, Newton and Ace Edge are the front two at the moment. Let's check what tyres everyone is on. Everyone is on the mediums except for Yoni Tsunami and Metal Johan Solid. Mate, I'm going to be on the 4-hour car ride to Silverstone by the time we hit 20 laps at this pace. Yeah, we are, what, an hour and 22 minutes in. And we are just at half race distance. So what will it be, like 14 laps? Each lap is like 1 minute 32. So we'll say 1.5. 1.5 times 14. So what, we're looking at like 21 more minutes? Something like that? I think 21 more minutes. I believe. If we do get underway sooner rather than later. So we'll be done by around the 1:45 mark. One hour 45 minutes mark. Mate, yeah, I've read all the chat. Don't know why I'm reading it again. There's probably because it's nothing to do. I'm just sat here spinning on my chair. Safety car was on reduced. You've got to be joking. I'm going to check that because I don't even believe that. Safety car is not there, is it? Where even is it? It's here, right? It is. What? Yeah, well, reduce, that's ridiculous. It gets deployed for any bit of debris ever. I just want to go have dinner. Good potato, mate, I don't blame you. All of my mates are online right now. Hang on. Let's check. So, yeah, all of my mates are on, having a great time without me. It's all I want. And you thought I was lying. I didn't believe you. That's how bad it is. What if it was on increased? If it was on increased, it would be a red flag every time something like every time a bit of rubber came off a tyre, there'd be a red flag. It'd be a black flag. I don't know what's going on with this game. How? That's ridiculous. Newton, in his first race at Aurora Racing League, will get us underway. And he's gone, taken to the inside line, and everyone is following him. Next time I'd put red flag on increased. Yeah, do it. It'd be shorter than a safety car. Newton defending through turn 4. What a camera angle this is. Mikhail is going to get past Ace Edge. Is he? The AlphaTauri isn't going to back out. He's just about keeping his position. He's going to have to go the long way round. But I think he might just hold on. There's a bit of contact there. Surprised that's not a black flag. On the run down to turn 10 we go then. The AlphaTauri driver barely hanging on. He was just about in it. But Mikhail squeezes past. That was great defending though, and great racecraft really from both of them. And now Koiz will go down the inside on the AlphaTauri driver. And the AlphaTauri goes wide and then loses a position to Totally No Pro as well. And it might not be over, because as we ride on board with the rear wing, the Aston Martin is very close as well. Looking further up the order, Newton, can he just about hold out to say he led one lap this race? I think he might just. Mikhail can't get past yet, but he might just have. We might just get past by the end of this lap, and he will. And I think Coys will as well. Hang on a minute, because down the inside on Mikhail goes Coys. They make a bit of contact. Is Coys gonna hang it around the outside? Yes, he is. And towards turn 4, Coys nearly took the lead of the race, but he's gonna have to send it down the inside, and he can't do that. And back around the outside comes the Aston Martin of Newton. Gazelle is now coming at his own teammate. And Mikhail retakes the lead of the race yet again. Is there anything Coys can do this time round? They're on the same age tyres. And I don't think there really is. I think the pace difference at the moment is just too much. Right, Newton holding out against now his own teammate, number 95, Lightning McQueen. AKA Gazelle. Will Gazelle try it? No, he won't. Good Potato has left the session. You can see in front actually, Coys getting close. Gazelle getting past his teammate. Totally No Pro sitting there waiting to pick up the scraps of that battle. But I think we've got to watch this one. Will Coys get past down the inside? You can look in the background. A full train of cars. It's a good race at the moment. Coys will not be able to get past the Ferrari. Back down the inside, Newton goes, and he will take back that third place. Is Totally No Pro able to get round? Yes, he is. How he's done that, I will never know. He's found a gap that didn't exist, and then down the inside into turn 4 goes Coys. Is he going to be able to hold it around the outside, though? Because here comes the Ferrari again around the outside through turn 6. Unbelievable. Mikhail stays ahead. That is absolute bravery at its foot. That is unbelievable from Mikhail. To leave it, stick the position there, to not back out. Going through 6 is unreal. What a move. But it's not over yet. Because here comes Coys with DRS into turn 11. And this time he does get past. But is it the old switcheroo for Mikhail? Not quite. Around turn 12 though, he's still looking for the move. Mikhail not giving this one up. This is a great battle between two drivers who are on top of their game. At the peaks of their career right now. These two going at it. McLaren versus Ferrari. And DRS is open for Mikhail. Here he comes once again. And he will come back into the lead. Into turn 1. Totally No Pro's got past Gazelle, and Gazelle's teammate Newton has dropped to 11th. I think there was a bit of a contact. He spun around. Sometime, and now my TV wants to auto power off. No. Don't worry, that's sorted. Sai's retired from the session, and it's a safety car. 9 laps to go, and the safety car is back. LMAO, he's like Lewis. Coys has no more ERS. Yeah, that was interesting. I've not heard that one before actually. Today, he's got no more energy left. And the energy was accountable for what, like 156 horsepower? LMAO, the way your voice slowly faded. Yeah, that was me running to the back of my room to get my TV remote. Chat clip it. 160, I think. Yeah, that's crazy. Now, do you know what? Funnily enough, I stream every Saturday, right? And I have done for a very long time. Me and my friends have a I don't know why, but me and my friends have this ongoing joke where we call each other chat. And it's I don't know, but considering that I never refer to the people in my chat as chat. but I call my friends chat. It's really weird. But I've never ever once said, you know, chat, clip it or something. But then in real life, it's completely different. You'd think I'd seize the opportunity to actually say it with meaning, but I don't. Into the pits then comes everyone for what I think is like the fourth stop today. Soft tyres going on to Mikhail's Ferrari, softs going on to Koiser's McLaren, softs going on to Gazelle's Aston Martin. How about we just put tyres on and check who isn't going on to the softs? I think everyone's going into the pits. Will there be a single person who doesn't pit? Double stack there for Alpine. No, everyone has pit. Everyone is on no lap old soft tyres right now. Well, this is interesting. This is going to be what? Say 24 laps. Lap 24, the safety car will come in. Let's say like probably 6 laps of racing, 6 qualifying laps. This is just going to be pure pedal to the metal, foot to the floor, all out racing for 6 laps to decide the race, well, the opening race winner. Hedge your bets now. Who do you think will win? Sorry, I was trying to check if I could run a prediction, but I can't because I'm not a Twitch affiliate, so that's not happening. So Nate says a collision, then Totally No Pro does a through goes Hamilton. Honestly, it's not even a bad shout. Do you reckon? I still think Mikhail. I think it'll be one of Mikhail or Koi's, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a collision. Totally No Pro is probably faster than Gazelle. It's not a bad shout. I think, yeah, you would need channel points. Yeah, do you reckon it's worth my time just looking into it? Getting all that stuff set up one day. And also, you know, I don't know if you've ever watched F1 esports before, the F1 esports, but I wish we could get the actual live stuff, like team radios and stuff, and you know, like actual proper graphics and stuff. Like for example, in the F1, you know how I'm on this screen right now, and you can get up the interesting telemetry, like the telemetry that pops up over the halo. That'd be sick. I wish I could do that. And also, I just wish the whole spectator thing would be better. I wish it was better. But you know, it is what it is. Just because this... Yeah, but let's be honest. They're never going to bring it in, are they? Maybe someday, mate. Maybe. Also, shout out to, I think it was Totally No Pro. I'll check right now, but when EA sell the game, yeah, because EA are absolutely shocking. I hate the fact the F1 games were taken over by EA. Let me check who it was. I'm pretty sure it was Totally No Pro, but I'll check. Yeah, it was Totally No Pro, because he... Thoughts on Big Gaze 08. I mean, he's still in the race, and he hasn't got a penalty, so... You know, he's 10th, that's the final points position. I guess he's doing alright. It's his first ever race. He's not done anything spectacular, but he's not done anything wrong either, I don't think. Although, to be fair, in qualifying, he did look a bit dodgy when he was, like, swerving around in front of one of the Mercedes. I think it was Totally No Pro. No, not Totally No Pro, sorry. I think it was Lucas. He was, like, swerving around in front of him, I think, but I'm not sure. Other than that, I don't know. Not really seen much of Big Gaze today. He's done a bit, but nothing noteworthy. Yeah, it was Lucas. Yeah, they don't give any F's about it. All they want is money. Yes, very true, Nate. It's ridiculous. What in the spinning is going around here with Insiv? Is this some long lost tyre warming strategy that he's just done? Because he's just done about 3 donuts in the background there. Right, we're about to get back underway, hopefully for the last time of this first Grand Prix. And we are. Mikhail catches Koi's napping. Can Gazelle benefit off that? Can Totally No Pro benefit off that? I think he will. Into turn 1. The Ferrari driver down the inside leaves the braking late and gets the move done. Into turn 1. Can Gazelle fight it back? I don't think so, unless he gets a good run down to turn 4, and it's not going to be the worst run in the world. I just don't think it's going to be good enough to take that position back. It won't be. A very good start for Mikhail, and he's already nearly a second ahead. And here comes Totally No Pro on the back of Koi's. Where's Koi's pace gone? What has happened to the McLaren driver? Everyone on soft tyres. But Koi's unable to stay with Mikhail. And with only 6 laps left of this race, by the way, I called it restarting on 24, it doesn't look like it's going to go the way of the McLaren driver unless he can pull something out of the bag. Gazelle, he's not out of it yet. He may not be as fast as some of these guys, but he's sticking with them. Gazelle having a hell of a performance today. I must say, the Aston Martin driver has been good. Lucas down in 10th at the moment. Gazelle could get back past Totally No Pro. I mean, he's coming along nicely here as the Aston Martin driver. But it looks like Totally No Pro is going to get past Koi's before that happens. Is he going to go for it around the outside? No, not quite. He switches to the inside. If he can get this done, that will be an unbelievable overtake from the reigning champion. Not quite. Yoni Tsunami retires from the session. Unfortunately for the Alpine driver, he hasn't really done anything wrong. Did he pull into the pits and retire? I'm not really sure what's happened there for the Alpine driver, but he is out. Totally No Pro didn't get past Koi's, and now is under pressure from Gazelle, but he's still applying the pressure to Koi's in front of him, and Koi's is just dropping further and further back, and it seems we've got a little bit of lag going on there. I don't know what happened. The Chaos Druid has finally left the session. Ferrari cooking, says Minions. They could be in for a 1-2 to start the season off. Minions, by the way, welcome to the stream. How have you been? Good to see you. Totally No Pro on the back of Coys, but now it looks like Gazelle might be the one who's going to launch an attack. Maybe I'm wrong. These three all pretty equal distance apart. DRS enabled. Looks like Coys who's going to be launching the attack. Mikhail is just driving off, not into the sunset because the sun already has set here at Sakir. He's driving off into the moonlit horizon. Horizon? Sure, horizon. We'll go with that. Totally No Pro. DRS on Coys to make it a Ferrari 1-2. But Coys' defense is too good, and into turn 4 there is nothing doing for the Ferrari driver. Coys really needs to pull something out of the bag now, with only 3.5 laps left. 2 seconds behind. He's going to need a blinder. And I don't think that blinder is going to come. Looking further down the order, I mean, these guys right here are very bunched up. This is an insane race, and down the inside, the AlphaTauri driver of Ace Edge thought about it. Lucas stuck, really, at the back. Which just hasn't gone his way this weekend. Running it wide is Coys out of turn 11. He runs it wide, and now he might be taken by Gazelle as well. He pushes him off the track. Here comes the Aston Martin of Gazelle. Coys swerving to stop the Aston Martin from getting through. Is he going to brake later? He will try and brake later. They do make a little bit of contact. He runs him wide off the track. Gazelle can't be happy about that, I'm sure. They both get DRS. It's going to be a drag race down to turn 1. But I think the Aston Martin driver might get the better of him later on the break. So is Coys, and he just about keeps it. However, going through towards turn 4, Gazelle was ahead for a split second. Then it was Coys again, and Coys picks up the DRS. Totally No Pro is now left in pursuit of his teammate. Coys has definitely got no chance of winning. He doesn't even look like he's got a chance of P3. Gazelle might even crush his chances of getting onto the podium at all. Can the Aston Martin driver cause a bit of an upset to the McLaren season? And whilst all this is happening, it looks like a pretty definitive Ferrari 1-2. Can anyone remember the last Ferrari 1-2? Did Sainz and Leclerc ever pull off a 1-2 at Ferrari? Did they do it in at that Bahrain Grand Prix in 2022? Was that a Ferrari 1-2? Either way, Coys has got to watch out, because at this rate, he might not even make it onto the podium. Gazelle is going to get a slipstream all the way down to turn 40 in the penultimate corner, because there is technically this little flick here of a right-hander as turn 15. Now, he did drop off a little bit through there, but DRS open. Will he be able to get the overtake? He's gaining. He's going to be forced the long way around. Coys can't quite take the ideal line through the first corner. It's all about this run down to turn 4. Is it going to be good enough for Gazelle to get past? Is he going to switch it? No, he's going to try it round the outside at turn 4. But that's not going to happen. This defence from Coys is simply too good. But Coys is just backing Gazelle up into Archie and Metal Johan Solid. Is Archie going to make a last lap lunge maybe? It's a shame about Yoni Tsunami because he has a great name. Tsunami. That is sick. Gazelle, 4/10 to the back of Coys, and Archie is just backed off now over a second there, so I don't think he's going to cause an upset on the last lap. Totally No Pro is gaining on Mikhail, but he's not going to gain enough over a lap to get an overtake done and win it. So it does look like Mikhail will take the season opener, but the final place on the podium still isn't decided. 6/10 back. He's going to use the DRS here to set himself up for the DRS on the straight of turn 4. This is really it now for Gazelle. This is his last chance to get past Kois. I don't think it's going to happen for Gazelle. I think Kois has just defended hard enough. But you never know. But this does look a bit too far-fetched. DRS then open for Gazelle, but I think it's too late. I mean, he's so close. Touching distance with Kois' rear wing, but unless he can get a really nice few corners string together here, I think he's going to be too late. Towards turn 10, if he can get a nice exit, he can maybe send something into 11, but you don't really see many overtakes into that corner, and not when you're this far back. Definitely not when you're that far back. So I think that might just be it. I mean, a bit twitchy there possibly from Kois. A better run here. He could set himself up maybe, Gazelle, on the last straight, but I don't think he will. He doesn't really have any ERS to play with. I mean, neither of them do, but I think that's it for his efforts of a last lap push. Mikhail, it's been flawless for him today. A little bit of a scare with Kois, but he does take P1 for the opening race of the season. P2 for his teammate Totally No Pro. P3 for Kois. I think with one more lap, Gazelle maybe could have had him, but P4 is what he'll have to settle for. Archie on his debut P5. Metal Johan solid P6. Lucas and Ace Edge drag racing to the line for P7 and 8. Big Gaze on his debut P9. Captain MGF rounds out the points paying positions in P10, and Insiv will cross the line. Did he have his front wing? I'm not sure. Take P11, and then Newton. Really a story of what could have been for the Aston Martin driver there. Unfortunate last few laps. Not sure why, but I had no pace on the softs, says Kois. But that concludes, and Insiv gets driver of the day, finishing 11th. So there you go. 44 points, says Totally No Pro 4, and that is in reference to Ferrari. Well, a podium's a podium, says Nate. Yeah, definitely. I think Kois, I'm sure you'll be disappointed in yourself because you definitely had the pace to compete. I think you were the only one who had the pace to compete with Mikhail today. Mikhail, though, he was just rapid. What a drive from Mikhail. And I think it's safe to say the Ferrari driver is back. If you know him on the Discord, you'll know that his username, I think it still is. Hang on, Andrew, you're the friggin' champion of the world right now. I've praised you enough. Mikhail, if you know him on the Discord, his username is second again. Ha 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 ha. Because he tends to finish second in the standings. Is this his season? With Rayner missing a whole race and him managing to outperform Totally No Pro, who's the reigning world champion, is this the season of Mikhail? By the way, if this was real life, that's a new track record for Mikhail, beating Pedro de la Rosas, but it's not. Mikhail World Drivers Championship, Ferrari World Constructors Championship. Totally No Pro, maybe you should back yourself more. Are you not going to bring the fight to your teammate? Come on, don't make it boring. This is going to be like a Rosberg-Hamilton type thing. But that concludes the Bahrain Grand Prix, the season opener for Aurora Racing League. Ferrari is going to steal it. I don't think there's any way. I might miss many races, says Totally No Pro. Well, that might bring your championship battle to an end then. Maybe. Is it all in the hands of Rayner then? Or Kois? Kois, do you think you have what it takes to take the championship? Or is it back? Is it going to be Rayner versus Mikhail 4.0? Is that what people are hinting at? Because he's missed a race. He's just come off the back of finishing second for the first time I've ever seen that happen. Coy's, Rainer, Mikhail, and Andrew. That is going to be a crazy four-way battle for the championship. Archie says, anyone else managed to make a six pit stops? Surely I win that. Yeah, you might win that actually. Congratulations, the Aurora Racing League Pit Stop Award goes to Archie for completing the most pit stops in a race. I mean, that's basically a world championship, essentially. No, but well done. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. 17 drivers today. We capped out at 22 people watching as well, which is an all-time high by a mile. It's going to be Andrew versus nobody because he's God, says Mikhail. Mikhail definitely downplaying his ability. Mikhail, what happened? Mikhail, you've come back over the season break. Driver of the day, it's got to be Mikhail. Mikhail, where has all of this pace come from? You've clearly settled in with the wheel nicely enough, because this is the old Mikhail back. Do you think you'll have another championship battle with Rainer again? Is Coy's, do you reckon you'll be in the championship fight? Probably not, I'm too inconsistent, is actually what you said. Sorry, I missed that. Totally No President says he's going to miss a lot of races this season. If that's the case, if Coy's... I back Coy's, but if Coy's you don't back yourself, then, you know, you need to have that self-confidence. Go on. But, I mean, fair enough to what's it called? Mikhail. My wheel broke, that happened. Mikhail, don't tell me that you're back on controller. Nah, Gazelle. Gazelle, where did you start? Because you finished 4th, just missed out on the podium, but it was a good race from you. That's why the old controller Mikhail is back. Oh no! Oh no, you guys should be really scared. P13 to P4, that's pretty good. Mikhail is back on the controller. Oh, it is over for you guys. It is over. That's it. Who can stand in this man's way? Who can stand in this man's way? If he's back on controller, it might just be over for everyone. The only saving... it's going to be like IRL now. Mickey left the gearbox on manual in quali. Oh yeah, that's why... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Rainer probably. God, Rainer on the redemption. Came second last season. I mean, I've said it so many times, but I've never seen that before. This is it. This is Mikhail's big time to finally take the championship. No assist is life. Rainer is... But no, Mikhail has finally got a chance to take the championship. We'll screw... Until the screw will come, it's controller. The only thing that can stop Mikhail is his wheel getting fixed. Possibly. But if we have another Rainer versus Mikhail championship, I think that would be amazing. Because they are like the funnest things ever. Honestly, they were like the best championship battles. A screw LMA. 12 people watching still, despite the fact that the race hasn't been going on for ages. We are 1 hour and 55 minutes into the stream. That is an all-time record, I'm pretty sure. Let me just say, thank you to everyone who tuned in. 17 drivers, 22 people were watching at one point. Big gaze for driver of the day. I mean, he came second. No, he did not come second. He came 9th. I think driver of the day, in my opinion. I think you just have to give it to Mikhail because of how flawless everything was. So many safety cars, so many chances to get it wrong, but he didn't. I think Gazelle is then close, 13th to or 4th. Wait, was it 13th to 4th? Yeah, 13th to 4th. That's pretty good as well. Yeah, he came second. Yep. I went from P17 at the start to P3. Jesus, Coys. Alright, never mind. 3 driver of the days from me. No, 2. No, 1. Coys. But it is a question of what could have been, because he could have gone and won it as well, which would have been even more incredible. I don't really do driver of the day, but yeah. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Hopefully we see you all again next week. Let's check what Grand Prix is it next week. I don't even have the Discord side open. Hang on a minute. It is. Why doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't say calendar. Here we go. Jeddah. There's 12 races this season. Second round is Jeddah, so I think this one maybe follows an actual. Well, I don't know actually. Anyway, it's Jeddah, 9th of March, so next week. Please tune in. Give it a rest, Nate. What? No driver of the day is Ferrari. Cheers, Dan. Mint commentary as always. Now it's time for the famous line. Oh, yeah. Don't think I forgot. I don't know. I've got no idea. HJ. Steady on, apparently. Yeah. Big Gaze has it covered. Big Gaze, world champion for Aurora Racing League Season 7. Put your money on that one. Right, I'm going to end it now. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. Hopefully we see you again next week. It will be good. It's Jeddah. That is always a good race. Even though you think it's boring, it is actually a good race, to be fair. That's going to be a lot of safety cars, though, so yeah. Be prepared for that. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Thanks again. I can't even... Normally I just thank Nate and stuff, but there's so many people in chat. I've just got to generalise it. Thanks to everyone, really, who tuned in. There was loads of people. He won F1 Esports last year. Fair enough. Nate hasn't sworn once, I don't think. Anyway. But whatever. As I say, thank you very much. And wherever you are in the world, from me and everyone else at Aurora Racing League, good morning, good afternoon, or good night.